Today I'll be reviewing this high-end weather miner from the FRY Foundation. It's currently priced for under $300 and it's currently generating me a monthly income of $40 for me. This outdoor weather station offers real-time updates on temperature, humidity, barometric pressure, wind speed, wind direction, and rainfall, all displayed on a vibrant LCD screen. This weather station is manufactured by Ambient Weather and provides free access to their online dashboard where you can track the station's data along with thousands of others on their network. The station is powered by 2 AA batteries and connects via Wi-Fi, eliminating the need for any messy cords on your roof or wherever you decide to install it. Setting up the device was a very straightforward process. I followed the provided assembly instructions, registered the device with Ambient Weather, and then connected it to the FRY Foundation ecosystem. I then had the fun task of climbing up on my roof to install it. My wife hates it when I have to get up on the roof. But keep in mind, this device does not have to be installed on a roof. It can be installed on ground level if you want to. During the installation, I took the opportunity to reposition my other crypto equipment on my roof, including my WeatherXM weather station, my HiFix GeoNet space weather station, and my helium antenna. I had a spare 8 dBi fiberglass antenna laying around, which initially I intended to use with one of my other helium hotspots, but we all know how that project's been going. So I decided to repurpose that antenna for this new project called WingBits and mounted my FRY weather station on top of it. Once my weather station was installed, I created a new Algorand wallet address so I could start receiving rewards. I filled out the registration form on FRY's website, and the following day I started receiving my mining rewards. Now if we go to the FRY Foundation website and under Shop, you'll find a list of the current weather miners. They have their low-end weather miner, which is currently priced at $230, and their high-end weather miner, which we're reviewing today, which is currently priced at $330. Now you do have to select your location for your miner. If you're located in the rest of the world, your price is going to be considerably higher, coming in at $530. But if you're living in North America, the price is only $330. Now to help reduce that cost for you, you can use my promo code, which is Swan, and that'll get you 20% off your order for anything you purchase on their website. So you can see here, it reduced the price from $330, took $66 off, down to $264. Now I have found the FRY team has been gradually increasing prices as demand increases, so if you're interested in getting one of these miners, it may be better to do it sooner rather than later. I'll put a link if you want to purchase one of these miners in the description below. Now this weather miner earns the FRY's crypto token, which has the ticker FRY. It's currently trading for just under 1/10 of a cent and is traded on the Algorand blockchain. As we can see on the chart here, since the token's debut in May of this year, it's faced some considerable challenges and we're down over 90% so far. Ouch. According to the FRY Foundation, in early June, there was an exploit that was identified in their miner registration process that caused hundreds or thousands of fake miner registrations. This event caused the FRY token's price to plummet, and the token's been on a downtrend ever since. Now, according to a tweet from the FRY Foundation last month, they'll be soon adding a verification program where you can verify the location of your miner on their upcoming Explorer. Verified miners will earn triple the rewards of unverified miners, restoring their ROI back to pre-exploit levels. If we go to the FRY Foundation website, they have a breakdown of the earnings rewards for each of their miners between unverified and verified. You can see here the verified amount for this high-end weather miner is triple that of the unverified. Now they haven't announced an exact date of when this will be implemented, but my understanding is it'll be within the next few weeks. Now it seems like the FRY team hasn't rooted out all these fake registrations yet, so this verification process is a way to minimize the sell pressure from these fake registrations going forward. Now they didn't say that specifically, that's just my hunch here. Now if we look at earnings, I've earned 647.16 FRY tokens every day for the 10 days I've had this weather station running since I installed it, which is interesting because that's higher than the unverified amount listed on their website. I'm not sure if when I verify my miner, my earnings will double or triple, but we'll have to wait and see. Like the other FRY miners I've reviewed on this channel, selling your FRY tokens you earn with your weather station is very easy to do. All you do is use the swap feature within your Algo wallet, and you can swap your FRY tokens for Algorand. I'll put up on the screen now me selling my tokens earlier today. Those of you that have seen my videos before know I like to analyze the profitability of miners, put a spreadsheet analysis together, and share with you the high-level results. So that's what I did with this high-end weather miner. Remember, this isn't financial advice. So what I did here is I compared the unverified earnings on their website versus my actual unverified earnings, and then looked at the verified earnings amounts on their website. The cost for these miners is going to be the same for all three scenarios. It'll be $330 if you live in North America. Sorry if you live in the rest of the world. You can get 20% off using my discount code, so it'll bring the net cost down to $264. Earnings per day for unverified on their website is 431 FRY tokens. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm earning 647 tokens per day. And then verified on their website, you're looking at just under 1,300 FRY tokens per day. Current FRY token price is just under 1/10 of a cent. That's as of today on October 6, 2023. Obviously that'll probably change in the future. When you're watching this video, the token price could be wildly different than when I was doing this analysis. So earnings per day people were unverified on their website, looking at 43 cents, 65 cents is my actual, and then once it's verified, we're looking at $1.30 per day, which if you take that times 31 days, you're looking at just over $40 per month. Now, break-even days, you're looking for verified on the website at just over 6.5 months, and then unverified anywhere between 13 and 20 months, which still isn't too bad. Now, I also analyze electric expense. Like I mentioned earlier, the weather station just runs on 2 AA batteries. Then you also have the LCD screen, which shows all the weather metrics. I plugged that into my meter box and found it only uses 1.1 watts of electricity. And if I apply a 17 cent per kilowatt hour electric rate, which is the average in the US here, you're still only looking at a few cents per month in electric. So I excluded electric expense from this analysis. If you're enjoying this analysis, I really would appreciate if you hit that like button. It really does help to promote the video. Thank you. Next, let's go over the pros and cons I see with this weather miner. We'll start off with the pros. The first pro I see is cost. At a price point of $264, if you live in North America, is a relatively low cost for a profitable miner. It also has added value as being a functional weather station. This is much different compared to an ASIC or GPU, which pretty much becomes worthless once it becomes unprofitable. I looked up the weather station that I received and it's currently going for $137 on Amazon. So the price you're paying for this is not that much for premium compared to where you would purchase this weather station on your own. The next pro I see is profitability. With roughly a 6-month break-even time, assuming miner verification, that offers an attractive return on investment, and it's nice there's no ongoing expenses or costs with this device. And finally, I think tracking and capturing weather data can be a fascinating hobby, as evidenced by the large community of people with weather stations on ambient weather that are doing this for the profitability. And I think it's also important I go over the cons for these miners so that you can be fully informed before purchasing one. I see too many people on YouTube reviewing miners and glossing over the cons just so they can drive affiliate sales. That's not going to happen here. I want to give you an honest review. First con I see is what's the actual value of this weather data. Well, the FRY team has outlined the potential use cases for the weather data in this Medium article. The big challenge lies in actually selling this data. Many crypto projects have these lofty goals and aspirations of completely revolutionizing different industries, but in reality, almost none of them have actually sold anything yet. So call me skeptical that this weather data is ever going to be purchased by anyone. The next con I see is competition. There's other crypto projects out there, such as WeatherXM, which have spent years trying to build out their weather network. It seems like the FRY team is trying to do a little of everything when it comes to IoT mining, so it's to be seen whether they can be competitive with other players in the crypto space. The final con I see is selling penalties. The FRY team announced last month on Twitter they will soon be implementing a penalty for selling your FRY tokens. If you sell 40% or more of your wallet's FRY holdings, you'll receive a corresponding percentage reduction in future daily rewards, with the duration of this penalty varying based on the size of the transfer. Now this really gives me MXC vibes, which we all know how that project has gone.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
What's all gone?
The money in your account. It didn't do too well. It's gone.
What do you mean? I have $100.
Not anymore, you don't. Poof.
While this penalty FRY is implementing may reduce sell pressure in the short term, I would have preferred they introduced some kind of staking mechanism to incentivize people to hold on to their tokens versus a penalty system like this. Now the timeline for this penalty system has not yet been confirmed, but my understanding is it'll be within the next few weeks. They also just put out a poll earlier today on Twitter asking people if they still want this 40% penalty or if they want to go to a monthly rewards distribution. Now so far it looks like people prefer a monthly reward distribution versus this penalty, but we'll have to see how this pans out. Personally, I think a monthly rewards distribution could be a really bad thing because then you could see everyone essentially trying to dump all their tokens when they receive them all at the same time, and there'll be no one to purchase those tokens. Now, despite those potential cons I see, I think the combination of this weather station's affordability and profitability, in my opinion, make it for a fun miner to speculate on. If you're interested in picking one up, I'll put a link in the description below, or if weather stations aren't your thing, check out one of my other miner videos over here.